Good evening and welcome to Haunted Happenings. Tonight, Hannah and myself will come along to this haunted residence in Newmarket. The people that live here are claiming they're having all kinds of activity, and tonight we're going to do our best to try and get to the bottom of what's going on.
Some of the activity that's been happening in this flat, noises, general feeling of being watched, even a picture falling down, they don't know what to make of it. I can't wait to get into it, so let's just go.
So obviously, due to the fact there's been lots of kind of activity in terms of things moving around and shadows and things being sighted, my hope tonight is that we can set up various bits of equipment and try and capture some of this activity taking place. So we're going to be using the motion sensor here, which picks up on, or is meant to pick up on, the physical form. Weirdly, a new one for me. This is a head torch, which also has a motion sensor. As you can see, that's come on. And remarkably, the last two investigations had quite a lot of stuff going on with this. So I'm going to try and use this again tonight. So yeah, you can see, look, it's very, very susceptible to coming on and off. So, and then in here as well, again, I'm going to set up another motion tracker. There you go. That's worked. That's come straight on. That's brilliant. Not going to be using the EMF or the gauge meter or anything like that tonight in here because it's a very, very small area and potentially there's a lot of electromagnetism flowing around in here. So I think that's going to be pointless using anything like that. But I'm hoping that we can get some kind of interaction, and certainly they've spoken about noises and things happening. Let's see if we can capture some of that.
That's really good. Over 25 years of experience of that, and then I'll be there. Throughout the entire flat.
Right.
Just to name
if you open that door, and
They tinkle.
they tinkle. When I'm not here, it will be like and the
Somebody-
door's locked.
It'll be like somebody's come in the flat.
Yeah.
They'll tinkle.
Shadows, noises, knocking, feeling of being watched, especially when I'm at the sink washing up and Keith ain't here. That tends to increase. I think if something's been brought in,
Yeah, but it can't. Can it?
well, see, this is my theory.
Yeah.
How long have you guys lived here?
About
2 years.
2 years.
Okay.
I mean, things like pictures going crooked, my bank card, for an example, it was on the bed
Right.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went to the bed to pick it up, put it on the chest of the drawers, bank card
Right,
gone.
that's what you were talking about when you said things going
Yeah.
somewhere else where you obviously, it's only you two here.
Yeah.
And why would he do that? Why would you do that? You
Exactly.
remember where it was? Yeah.
Just putting things down like his glasses, they can disappear for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then they'll turn up on there or on the table or on the side in the kitchen.
And that's not because we've looked for them, so it's not up and down and forgotten. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They're just odd.
But yeah, shadows and the feeling of just, yeah.
Interesting. That'd be really good. And you said about picture falling down.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I've just had this completely blur up. I can't work out why.
Oh really?
Here we go.
It's quite early.
That's it, it's come back, it's focusing back in. It's weird, it was like while you were talking.
Well, we were back here. Usually that
Yeah.
happens when someone's closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this.
Keith was in the living room.
Yeah.
This
That-
came up like that and fell down and landed there. And I went,
I'm
Keith
surprised
went-
you didn't leg it, to be honest. Has it started since you moved here? Or is it just sort of gradually getting
No,
worse?
it's just the last 6
but
months. It's just
there's always something here, but it's the last 6 months
Right.
that it's really kind of intensified.
Yeah.
And I think I'm too close. I just need some kind of proof.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, that's better, now it's boosted. So, going to try and interact now with any spirits or any energy that may be here within this building. So, thank you, that's better, yeah. If there is anybody here, can you come forward? Can you come and join us in this environment? If you can make a noise to show that you're here, that would be great. We're not here to cause a problem. We do not mean you any harm. We're just curious as to why you're here. There's several devices scattered around the building that you can interact with. Interact with. Interact with. Just had a noise then by your door. It may have been outside.
Can I just say I saw something? It was like a, I'm not going to say orb because it wasn't an orb. It was probably about, I'll show the camera, it was about that big and it just went down there.
Can you make a noise for us? Can you make a tapping sound? Can you tap on the wall twice to show that you're here? Was that tick then from my gauze needle?
I thought I heard something. Where is it? Here.
On the table, it's just
Yeah.
been left. It's not even engaged. Another noise there. If you're here and you're making a noise, can you do that again loudly so we can all hear it? Clean tap, tap, tap.
Hmm. Is it coming from in here?
No, it seems to be near the door, if anything. There's like a doof 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 noise, and then there was a tapping.
What was the height?
Well, it was low, if anything. It would have been nearer to the floor, and it was kind of like a...
Well, it's not creaky, is it?
No, that's what I thought. That's what walking up here might have shown that, but there's definitely nothing causing it.
No, I mean, there's a little bit there, but I mean, that's quite distinctive. I would have heard that.
Yeah. It was definitely this one. Very interesting. There was a tapping sound by your door. My first thought was that somebody was outside, but it didn't appear to be that. And as I walked down there, it happened again. Well, I hope I recorded it. It was very, very...
Did it again?
You said it? Was
Yep.
that clicking?
Yep. Is there anything that should be clicking there?
Where?
Just right by the door?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, it's good.
So it
because-
begins. Yeah, no, it's fine. I just didn't expect it to be so early that it was happening.
Welcome to our...
Yeah. Yeah, and my battery's draining like anything. There's no reason why it should be. It was at 13 just now. Now it's at 5.
Can you do that again for me? Definite.
Yeah.
It's like a... I'm not sure what's causing it.
Is that you moving, Jason?
That's me moving.
Okay.
Sit in a second. Okay. Can you do that again? There was a definite few clicks.
Yeah, I heard that.
If you can do that, if you can make a noise, can you show yourself? Can you put yourself on the camera or any of the cameras?
Is it over there?
The strangest thing, it's like a little draft.
Mhm.
It came across. Just across here. The windows are open. Just check. Oh, that window's open a little bit. Wouldn't explain.
Yeah, but the curtains are
The
shut.
curtains are shut. I had like a draft right across the back of my neck.
Oh, okay. Where's it coming from?
Well,
That corner.
When I was sat there, it was like it came across from here.
Right.
Not- Yeah, there's hardly any breeze outside.
No.
Nothing coming through.
No.
I think we're going to be like a wild goose chase. I think if
Yeah.
we keep doing this, I think we need to kind of split, I think,
Yeah.
so that we're kind of, one of us sort of here, one of us there,
Okay.
and then maybe,
Well, I was thinking about going into the kitchen.
yeah.
As soon as I'm going to change the battery on this though, and then
Yeah, do that.
and then I'll go into the kitchen because I'm intrigued about that. I feel like I want to go in there.
Okay, I'm happy that. Let's do it again. I'm happy that you are at least trying to communicate. We've had a few sort of inexplicable things occur, a breeze across the back of my neck and a few clicking sounds. But I'd be much more impressed if you could show yourself. At the moment we have the lights set up in here for you to be able to walk across in whatever form you can to be able to show yourself. There's also a couple of items in here that you can interact with. If you could do that, if you could come forward and talk to us, that would be amazing. If you could interact with any of the equipment, that would be great. And if you could show yourself, then we'd be absolutely blessed you have done that. So, and a tick.
It's in here, isn't it?
We'll leave that there. Can you come forward? Can you move something anywhere in the building for me? Can you make a tapping sound again? Come on, come forward. What you've got to do is move across like this and we'll be able to detect you. Can you do that? Thank you. Not actually got the button in, so it's on its lowest setting.
Okay.
I want to just leave it somewhere if I can.
Leave it down there on the.
Yeah, okay, just move that. That's facing across.
I swear to God, if that goes off and no one's in it with me,
Well, you can see
I'm
you
gonna
have to
lose
be-
my mind.
you have to be in front of it. You can see you have
I
to be
am
in front
gonna
of it.
run out of this flat.
No, you're not.
No, I'm gonna make myself not, but I'm gonna wanna.
Okay, don't often get the chance to use this crystal, so I'm gonna.
So how does a crystal work first?
Well, the idea is that it will spin if there's supposed to be activity. What was that?
Is that a tick?
There's another tick. Yeah,
Yeah.
another tick. Are you here with us now? Can you interact using that device? Using that device.
Oh my God.
What?
There's a light. Literally, it went like that, and it's not a bug. That was not a bug.
Okay.
I swear to God. Ask more questions. Ask more questions.
Yeah. If you're trying to show yourself, can you do that again? If you just try to show yourself as a light source or an energy source, it's ticking again. Come on, we're here. We mean you no harm. We're just curious as to why you're here. Are you attracted to Kath and Keith? Is that why you're here?
Did it again.
Take it again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for answering back. So you come to the place where they live because you're attracted to them? I will ask that again. You come to where they live because you're attracted to them. You like who they are as people? Or is there something about them that reminds you of someone you once knew? Or are you related to them? It's a noise then. Who's making a noise in here? What was that noise? Just a noise like footstep.
Sorry.
Have you had footfall before? Have you had footstep noises in here? You have. Sound like two footsteps. We've got an audio device in there recording the mic.
Yeah, that would have picked it up for sure. I think you're right about the wild goose chase thing, and then I felt a breeze just now.
What? Just now?
It's coming through here.
What come through?
Yeah, along my neck. It's not you, because there shouldn't have been a breeze. Yeah, you really weren't joking, were you? Have you guys heard anything other than what we've heard tonight? Anything in here that we might have missed?
Hannah,
Yeah?
that light's coming on.
No.
You recording?
No, well, I am now.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're recording. Just randomly.
Well, I'm here. I haven't moved from here.
No, I know you haven't. You've just been there.
Just a show. Okay, so movement is putting it on, movement's putting it on. Thank you. Can you do that again? Can you turn that light on again? Did you hear that?
Yep.
Come forward if you can, come towards me.
Wow.
Okay. Hello.
That's amazing.
Wow.
See, I told you there was something here.
Took my breath, I did.
Yeah. I saw it that time and I had it on camera.
Please turn it off.
Get that quick.
I'll show you again. Look, to turn it off, you just have to get in front of it like that. Okay? Can you turn it back on? Sorry.
That's alright.
Please, can you turn it back on again?
It's the light again.
You get it at the same time, is it? Please, walk towards Hannah. Hannah's got the camera. Walk towards her and turn it back on. Please turn it back on if you can.
Oh, it's cold. It is cold.
It does feel a bit chilly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit,
Can you feel that?
yeah.
It's just
like
under the camera.
across. Please turn it back on. All you've got to do is just walk in front of...
Oh,
Wow,
my
thank you.
God.
Oh my God. Just to assure everybody, right, that is nothing more
No.
than a headlamp. So
And you're nowhere near that. That's the
no
thing.
one's near it. You've got to... Well, let's just experiment, okay? So that's off, it's on.
And you can't control it with a...
That is how close you need to be to it.
Yeah.
So what's that? About...
That is literally where, because the lights are coming from here down to here.
Well, that's amazing.
I'm gonna in a minute when we have a break. Well, whenever we have a break, I don't want to have a break yet because of all this now.
No,
However, I want to show you what I mean.
Yeah, so the weird thing is, literally, we're both feeling cold in here as that's moving across. So there's cold moving across, there's light moving across, which we're capturing, and then there's interaction. Do you know what? I want to get something else in here. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see if we can get something else working. Go with that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's the most compelling thing I've seen so far.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Wow. Come and live here for a week.
Yeah, all right.
You'll see a lot more.
Yeah. And you know, it's not one of those things like, I mean, it wouldn't even happen, where you could have a remote and... Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, you have things that are rigged up. There's no way, like, that could have turned on by any other means other than that it just turned on by itself.
Again, this is a motion one. I'm just going to move this in, so we're going to have two.
Are you going to put it right next to it?
Well, no, I'm going to put it across from it.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, we need it to be close, don't we? Tell you what, if I put it here, if I move it slightly so that... Let's just make sure that they don't interact with each other, because obviously the light coming on won't make that one come on.
Okay.
Let's wait for this one to go off.
I'll move out the way.
In your own time. Shit, no, I can't move.
I know, I thought about getting in the corner there myself, but...
I don't, because it won't move.
Do you want to go back here again?
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah, just
no,
you don't...
see, that's
yeah,
exactly what I didn't
yeah,
want to
you
happen.
don't want it to... Yeah. No, I think if we stay just where we were, might be that they like that. They don't want people to, like, in their face, I guess. I don't know.
Let's get a good cup of tea on.
Don't leave me on my own with it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not it, is it? It's someone.
You don't know, do you? This is it. Who knows what you're dealing with?
True.
There's me wearing my Ouija board top after yesterday, saying to people, don't put Ouija board stuff up.
Yeah, I did notice that when you come in.
Right, let's not set this off. Okay. There's two bits of equipment now, in the hope that we can get activity. Could you set off both things? Can you first of all start by showing us the lights that you've been showing to Hannah? Can you do that first of all? Got it?
Oh!
What? What happened?
The light went right round there. I have to show you. I have to show
The
you.
light's gone round and turned it on.
Yes.
And, but
It
can you
went
turn
towards the light.
Can you turn on both, please? Can you put both of them on? Can you turn both of them on? Maybe it's more difficult. Please put both of them on, if you can. You alright?
I've never seen anything
So
like
what happened?
it.
The lights come round.
You know, I gasped and then that
Yeah, I know,
happened.
I sounded the light
yeah,
came on.
yeah.
What if you gasped?
That's why. No, that's why. And then that turned on.
And then back off again.
Thank you
Wow,
so much.
Thank you. That's just. I was hoping we were going to get both to go on. Maybe it's too difficult. Maybe they can't achieve two things like that. It's already achieving two things. It's showing a light going across and putting the light back on.
Well, it just takes your hand to do that torch, and then it takes your whole body to like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Your
maybe,
full body
there's
to
not
like
enough
get.
energy to just. Let's just.
There's a light again. There's a light again. There's another one.
Where?
That
Moving
and
across.
then that up there, and it is not. See?
Flicking. Do you know what? I think we should stop. I want to have a look at the footage.
So Jason and Hannah has come to investigate our home because we've had quite a few odd things going on, intensifying over the past 6 months. The interaction in the kitchen was quite amazing. The light kept coming on. Hannah has caught some stuff on film as well, which is really interesting. It would be lovely if we got an EVP in the bedroom, because that is a place that I really don't feel comfortable in. Have you got anything to say, Keith?
It'd be nice if they saw the picture come off the wall.
It would be lovely if they saw the picture come off the wall. It would.
Just had a short break. I just would like to talk about the responsiveness of the energy that seems to be lurking in this environment here. Several times now we called out and asked for the light to be interacted with, the head torch, and it was, as well as a motion sensor as well. Now it seems to be that there seemed to be activity taking place just before there was some sort of light source that Hannah was picking up on. But it just seems that this the energy here is quite a playful energy. It seems to want to sort of please you in a way. It wants to do some kind of interaction, which has a couple of times sort of taken my breath away. I was quite surprised by what was occurring. But there's definitely some kind of proper physical interaction taking place here. I mean, we haven't heard noises and haven't really seen shadows as much, but there's certainly interaction with the equipment that we've brought. So I'm quite excited about this, and hopefully moving on to the second part of the investigation now, we can continue with this and build upon it and try and get more activity.
So hello again. We've just had some amazing things happen in the kitchen. That's where Kathy usually feels like she's been watched. She just told me it was actually more of an anxiety feeling that she gets when she's watched. I was sitting down on the ground, just filming up sort of waist height where the torch was, and then eventually where the motion sensor was. But you can see lights just going, it's just waist height, just going across the screen like that, and then several times it was coming towards me. I felt a draft just sort of coming up towards me as well, and the motion sensor, every time I saw a little white light, the motion sensors kicked in and the torch kicked in, and that is something I've never seen before in my life. I mean, I've been on now probably my 11th investigation today, and that has blown me away. So I'm feeling a little bit excited, a little bit jittery, but I just think that's really interesting. I'm hoping we're going to get even more. Maybe, Jason, we're going to go into the bedroom and we'll see what we can get there. Yeah, we'll just see what happens.
So, Kath, tell me a little bit about what you feel when you're in here.
I just feel really uncomfortable, like there's somebody in here, not necessarily watching, but when I am in bed at night, I keep opening my eyes expecting to see somebody. I'm not comfortable in here at all.
I have to say, I mean, having moved around the building, your home, certainly this area to me does feel, it's not oppressive. Oh, I just had a tick then on the meter. It's not oppressive really. It's kind of, there's a sort of like an underlying tone to it, is what I would describe it. There's definitely some kind of thing here. I'm not sure what it is, but I certainly know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's alright. I was waiting for Keith. Okay, I mean, what if we sort of settle down in here then and sort of just see if we can get some kind of interaction in here with something. I'm not sure. I've got the same devices in here again.
Yeah.
Just to see if they can be triggered. Let's just show. So we've got the headlamp torch here again. There you go, showing you that's working.
That's all right. I didn't want to go.
Okay, so that's gone off again.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's to you. That is recording.
Is there something going on now?
Well, I've already said no. I just want to see if we can get some kind of interaction going on.
Okay.
Keith, do you get any feelings when you're in here at all?
Yeah.
How does it feel for you? Tick then. Just have a tick on the meter.
It's like Kath says. You're laying there. You almost feel like somebody's there, and no. But you definitely get the feeling somebody's here.
Yeah. When you described it like you opened your eyes and expect to see somebody.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. No, as I said, it's got an underlying tone to it. And Hannah, you felt when you came in here, this was one room you said straight away you didn't really like.
No, it was more like it felt, it was down that, it's that part of the room that I don't like. It's that corner.
Do you know someone
And then you
passed
heard
away
that.
here before, or?
That
No
noise.
idea.
No, not as far as I'm aware.
Right.
I mean,
I mean, these have been here since 70.
Well, they're not as old as I thought. I thought they were 50s.
No, no. Because the cupboard in the hallway, they left, because they used to have hot air heating.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
so
they'd
it's
left-
definitely the 70s.
They'd left the trunking in the bottom.
Okay.
And when I took it out, I actually found the installation plate for the boiler.
And that was 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's about 50 years of history then.
Yeah.
So potentially, two people could well have had the same. So the people before yourself.
But I mean, I feel the bedroom was always okay-ish until about 6 months ago. And I feel very uncomfortable in
Right.
in here.
Okay. Yeah. If there is anybody here, can you come forward into this environment? Or if you're already here, obviously you don't need to come forward. But can you make something happen in here to show that you're in here with us? A tick straight away.
Yeah.
That's great. Can you do more than that though? Can you do more than make the EMF meter tick? Can you make it make a stronger noise for us? Can you set off one of the bits of equipment we've got set up? We've got got a piece of equipment here, which all you need to do is get in front of it like that.
Yeebus!
Oh,
like
so
that.
bright.
There's a motion sensor over there, and there's also a meter behind Keith there near the door. Are you responsible for the banging and tapping I heard earlier? Were you doing that hoping to kind of scare us a little bit? Do you not like people being here? Noise outside, just that's recorded. Come on, interact with one of these devices for us. There was certainly a playful kind of spirit in the kitchen that was messing around with the light. Can you do the same? Are you strong enough to do that? Or are you going to hide in the shadows and not come forward? It's ticking again. Come on, do more than that if you can. Did you make the picture fall off in the hallway? Can you do that again? Copy this noise. It's pretty sad if that's all you can do is kind of just dwell in this kind of dark area but can't do anything else.
Show us the lights again, like she showed us in the kitchen.
Maybe whatever's in here can't do that.
Maybe.
It's a different type of thing.
Just
or
wanted to see if
maybe it's
anything-
older or- yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if any of them come up again.
Can you set one of these devices off for me? Do you know what? It feels like there's something in here, but it doesn't feel like it wants to play ball with anything we're trying to do.
Correct.
It would be very much a kind of just a watcher kind of thing. Stood here in the room just looking at you, just, I don't know, maybe missing life or whatever, and seeing that you still got it, and you know, maybe there's something to it. I don't know, but
Okay, I'll try something.
okay.
I think I know. I think I know or have an idea of who you are. If I'm right, can you either do a tap-in or put the torch on and stop being such a bloody coward?
Let me just get the one over here actually. Get this motion sensor. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Come on, you can do better than that. Just show us anything. Make that little black box over there tick. Do you know the people that live here?
You've got somewhat handles, I believe.
I have, they're there.
Just now?
We've had... Ah, there we go.
Yeah, they've got like swishy bits.
Oh God, no they haven't. They've got
They drop on.
No one told me that.
There you go.
Yeah, but so you can't manipulate them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Just so
we're
they
going
know.
to try CAF's very own dowsing rods, which have these little, for want of a
Squishy
better word,
bits.
copper sheaves, as used by the Romans to stop pregnancy. Much bigger, I'm assuming. Okay, right, wow, so this is much more professional now. Excellent. Suffolk Spooks would love this.
Yeah, they would
Okay,
actually.
can you cross the rods if you're here for me? Can you cross them? Not doing it for me.
Let's another light
You try
again.
holding them.
Yeah, they are yours. People,
Maybe-
they do say that maybe it should be done by someone that's, you know,
That owns them.
owns them.
Yeah, true.
Just gonna,
I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
I'm blind.
don't get them too close because you will set the thing up and then we'll go. So, we've gone for dowsing rods and the headlamp just to see.
So, are you a male? Can you cross if you're male? I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Can you cross if you're
cross-dresser.
related to one of us?
Is it pointing at who it's related to?
Can you... haven't asked the question. Right, if that's how you want to sit, that's fine. Can you point to who you're related to in the room? I knew it. Have you passed recently? Cross if that's yes. Take your time, why don't you? Yes? No? Told ya.
So what are you saying from that is someone connected to you has passed over?
I think.
So
Huh?
to you.
And if that is the case in here, then he needs to be gone. Don't want him in the room. So, are you able to manipulate a... I'm just going to ask straight out. Can you cross? It's him.
Who is that?
My father.
Oh, okay.
Right.
They'll have to go, won't they? You said that before.
Yeah.
It's obviously quite a powerful emotional moment for you both. So,
Yeah, because I had a suspicion they'll just sit how they want to sit, and then you need to ask a question. They'll sit really squiffy, and then you just need to ask a question, either cross or open.
Jesus.
so it's an awkward person then.
Yeah, I kind of had my suspicions because there were two things that were brought into the house. One of which we were meant to sell, but I haven't had time to do it.
Right, okay. And you think the attachments to these objects?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. That would explain some of the tapping you heard from the hall.
Right.
And the kind of like uncomfortable feeling in here. Whether it was him who was responsible for the picture coming off on the wall, I don't know. Or the uncomfortable feeling when I'm washing up. I would assume that was him, so it'd be interesting to find. Well,
Yeah, I mean, he's not very responsive in terms of the equipment we brought tonight. So
No, he
I'm
wouldn't
not
be.
Sure.
He's a coward.
Sorry?
he's a coward.
He's a coward, okay. But I don't think that what we encountered earlier in the kitchen was him. Right?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Even before all this happened, I didn't feel great, to be honest, and that was when we first set foot in here, to be honest, Jason.
So you
Makes sense.
Maybe 2 energies in here, maybe more, but you certainly got one which is not negative, but it's kind of it's.
Oh, it is
own-
negative.
It's
bringing its
awkward.
own- yeah,
That's what it is, yeah.
Awkward's the word I would
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, absolutely.
It
Yeah.
makes you feel awkward. Maybe because
But we didn't
was he
even
an
know,
awkward man
didn't
in
have any
life, maybe,
reason.
or was
I had
he a
him
bit-
sent to prison.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Oh, there we go then, yeah. Okay,
okay.
yeah.
So in a way then, we've kind of helped you because you kind of, although to be fair, you kind of found that information out for yourself. Us being here, I don't know if that's helped or not, but certainly with the dowsing rods there, you've got the answers you wanted. But is it nice to know maybe that you've got some other kind of energy here that seems to be a playful?
I knew,
yeah.
I knew what the other energy was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would like to do maybe wrap it up tonight, but maybe come back another time.
Oh, absolutely, if that's
Maybe
all right.
give us-
Yeah, more than welcome.
Give us an idea of we already know what we're dealing with, kind of thing. Maybe
Yeah.
come back here and then see if we could, I'm going to try and think about what we could use to try and get interaction.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much with your dad that's passed over, but certainly maybe with the other. energies you've got in
Absolutely,
here.
yeah.
That'd be nice
Yeah.
to know what's going
Well,
on.
I
there,
hope
so-
by the time you come back it will be gone.
Okay.
Well, this one, yeah.
good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think we should do a prayer before we go though, Jason?
Prayer protect. That's up to you guys.
I mean, it's up
Are
to you.
religious, or do
It depends if you think it will help, you know.
You can if you wish, Hannah.
Well, it's up to you guys. It's your house,
Yes,
so
that's fine.
You
yeah.
certainly wouldn't want the attachment of that energy to yourself.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Well, an absolutely amazing night, I think you'll agree. Lots of activity, lots of inexplicable things occurring, and certainly a place that Hannah and I are going to have to return to within a month, I would say, to see how things are going on, see if we can get continued contact. Thank you for watching Haunted Happenings, and we'll see you again soon.